guys, and welcome to another ST video, and we're gonna have a look at a game that I never knew existed. I've never heard of this one before. I just encountered it on Atari Mania, and it's Motörhead, published in I think late 92, early 93 by Virgin Games and developed by Kaitsu Software. And I think this is the only game they ever developed, at least on the ST. And it's apparently a beat-em-up featuring Lemmy and the gang, so yeah, let's just dive in. I don't really know what to expect. Graphics do look nice though, so And since I'm a scum basket, I'm gonna use unlimited lives. Motörhead, based on Motörhead. Yeah, I'm curious about how this is gonna sound. I mean, given the music they made, is this gonna sound like... It doesn't exactly sound Motörhead, does it? But hey, it's music by Ben Daglish. It's a bit repetitive, but hey, I'm sure it's gonna develop. Yeah, let's just press fire and see what happens. I just go flying off the stage. Alright. Into the arena. Bassman, pump, breaker. I don't know who these guys are. Presumably the enemies. Let's rock, man. Yeah, let's rock. So, yeah, I think I'm Lemmy, equipped with a big fat guitar. Or something, maybe a bass, I don't really know, but... And I need to annihilate these punks. I'm sure there's going to be lots of chewed in the game, and why am I not hitting you in the face, sir? Oh, he just melted and turned into nothing. Wow, that's Terminator-style extermination there. Oh, it scrolls! Okay. Do I have... I can jump. I can puke. Or burp. That is apparently lethal. Such is the life of the heavy metal industry. Oh god, yeah, these guys. Don't drink stuff in the middle of a fight. Oh, we've got really jerky scrolling here, but at least it's scrolling, so that's nice. But yeah, the graphics do look really nice, don't they? It's a bit of a brawler type of a game, you know, a little bit Golden Axe, but maybe more like Golden Guitar and, oh, I'm firing stuff here. It seems to be a fair amount of things I can do. I just need to figure out. I think, yeah, I've got stamina as well somehow, so I can't just bash away too much. This is a heavy guitar, man, so, okay. Why do you look so pleased with yourself, sir? Taste my guitar. And I'm punching them as well with my fists, so... Can I do anything with all this garbage up here? And I do mean literal garbage. Come on, don't get stuck, Lemmy. Or whoever you might be. I mean, yeah, graphics do look really, really nice. Gameplay maybe feels a little bit, so far at least... I don't know, somewhat lacking. It's a bit slow. It doesn't really feel that satisfying guitaring these guys. They don't put up much of a fight. I just belched that guy to death, okay. But at least there's a healthy amount of sprites on screen. That's always nice. But it's kind of weird. The hit detection is a little bit, sometimes feels a little bit off. And okay, I'm a bit tired. I better have a bit of a lay down. Yeah, this gameplay is really rather slow. But again, graphics do look nice and the music is pretty nice too. Would I have played this back in the day? Probably for a bit, just because the graphics. Why am I jumping? Yeah, I'm controlling this with keyboard, which is with, should I say, joystick emulation on keyboard. So yeah, it doesn't quite represent the real experience, I think. Really should try and get hold of proper joystick. Someone suggests I should get one of those Commodore 64. You know, the Commodore 64 Mini had some pretty decent joysticks included, I think. But I do have one of those USB to 9-pin joystick adapters that's working pretty damn good. But problem is, I don't have any good joysticks. I only got the really trashy ones left. All my good ones have broken by now. And I can partly thank Human Killing Machine for that piece of crap. So for now I'm playing with keyboard. Could we get something new going on here, maybe? Getting a little bit tired of guitaring the same guys. And where's the rest of the band? Couldn't find a manual for this one, which I suppose wasn't that surprising. I think it was only released on the Amiga and the Atari ST. Oh, hi there. Why are you kind of sliding? The scrolling is weird. Oh, it's a band member. Oh, there's some variation. I like it. So I collect the bear, maybe? Coins. Do not hit the mosquitoes or whatever they are. Flies, maybe. Okay, that was nice with some variation, although not hugely entertaining. And it's also pretty easy. I mean, I do have infinite lives, of course, so that helps, I presume. Oh, cool, we have a... kind of like a... what do you call it? Tapper game? Although a little bit simplified. And it's also damn hard. Jeez! I was expecting something a bit different there. It looked very much like Tapper, the arcade game, which is quite fun though. This was a little bit more simplified. Let's rock. Damn, you're ugly. I'm gonna guitar your face. Is that a zombie? Or a country and western singer, maybe? God forbid, country and western, really. Not a fan of that. And why? The controls are definitely a little bit wonky. I turn around sometimes, press a direction, and the game just goes, nope, not gonna do that. But hey, I've got infinite life, so who cares? Can I get up here? Maybe? Nah. And we need to do a little bit of platforming, and this is really weird how this moves. I don't know why they did it this way. Couldn't they just have settled with doing sloppy scrolling? Oh dear. They had to do this kind of weird laggy scrolling instead. And why am I not turning around there? Oh. Alright. I flipping hate you, you filthy country and western singer. And again, I'm pressing right there and he doesn't turn around. Why am I not hitting you guys? I don't know. And what the frick? What? Alright, I have infinite lives, so who cares? Yeah, gameplay is a little bit lackluster, I think. They should have put the same amount of time into the gameplay as they did with the graphics. No whipping. It's completely unjustified. Let's collect the things. Oh man, the game doesn't really allow me to go very far before it spawns new enemies. Yeah, there's definitely some special moves that I can't quite figure out. Oh look, an arcade game with a keyboard. That doesn't make sense, but maybe it's just a computer. Sadly, I can't interact with these things. I can't stand on them though, but that is useful, I guess. And the screen scrolls without me wanting to, so that's interesting. And oh yeah, these guys can stand. Don't ruin the pool table, you numpties. This is getting a little bit tiresome by now. It's not terrible, but it's not really great either, is it? You're a bit spongy, guys. Getting a bit tired of guitaring you to death. You're not dying fast enough. Let's just go. I don't want that. Whatever it is. Okay, then. I have to collect it. No, I don't. Well, I kind of did, but it disappeared. So all is well. Okay, I can somehow get up here and do... Okay, not... Oh, I think we found a bug. Great. I didn't liberate a band member this time. I'm also the invisible Lemmy Man. Oh, I look different. What is going on? Am I supposed to prevent these ladies from grabbing a cab? I'm supposed to kiss them, maybe? I don't know. Okay, this is weird. So another minigame where I'm preventing women from taking cabs? Why would I do that? Oh, there's some guys as well, some Frankenstein's monster wannabes. And here the game just speeds up insanely much. Group is picked up. I see. I don't know what that really means, but let's not explore that any further. There's an Elvis wannabe. Let's guitar him. Guitar some sense into him. Yeah, the gameplay is really not great. It really gets super repetitive. And the graphics are not enough to keep you interested, I would say. Even back in the day, I would probably gotten tired of this pretty quickly. And I think it's pretty hard staying alive without infinite lives. This would probably be pretty tricky, and I would have probably lost interest. What I would have done would probably have been to study the sprites and try and mimic them or something like that. That's probably the most enjoyment I would have gotten out of this one. Because, yeah, the sprites do look nice. Oh, and I hate how you're not allowed to move forward. It's like one tiny scroll step forward and then there's new enemies spawning. Yep, Golden Axe this ain't. And as you probably know, I'm not a huge fan of fighting games or indeed brawlers. Although brawlers I usually enjoy more because there's more variation to them, whereas fighting games just starts boring me quite quickly. And this also starts to bore me quite quickly, mainly due to the pretty unsatisfying gameplay. Oh my god, there's a naked sumo wrestler or something. Well, he's not entirely naked, I suppose. Thank god. But you're gonna taste my guitar anyway, and already dead? A mini boss of sort, I suppose? Oh, would you guys die? And I think there's 5 sprites, enemy sprites on screen at the same time, so that is, I suppose, pretty impressive. Let's get some pickles! Oh god, I just want to get to the end of this stage and check out the next minigame. And honestly, the minigames, they are a little bit weak sauce. Not much satisfaction in gameplay there either. I also find it interesting that sometimes the items just fall off the screen. I don't think you can pick them up until they kind of land either. It's the Sumo Twins. Yeah. Nice boobies. Dude. Go for it, disco! Yeah, okay, I'll try. Although my enthusiasm is quickly fading. I mean, it's a nice idea for a game, I suppose, but it's just not... Gameplay isn't handled very well. Sadly. So get a driving section again. This time we're not invisible, so... That's something, I guess. Still not particularly fun, though. But at least it's short. So let's see what the next minigame is about, if there is one. Karaokeville. Ah, what an awful place to be. What is going on here? Okay, so we need to seat people. How do I do that? What is going on? I don't know, am I supposed to press fire? He's just like running around by himself. I'm not sure what the hell. And I can... Yeah, these mini-games are reasonably unclear. What am I supposed to do here? Sit down, you... And basically controls itself. It's just running back and forth, and I have no idea what's going on. Okay, more weird enemies. That's great. You know what? I think I'm done. This is just super tedious and boring. I mean, yeah, it looks great again, but let's see what some other people thought about it, shall we? Could only find one review of this one, and that was in ST Action, and they gave the game an overall of 68%, and they wrote, I was really expecting something crap here, I'll be honest. It's actually fun though, at least for a short while. I'm certainly not a fan of this kind of theme, but it's all very humorous. All of a sudden the controls are dodgy, the sound irritating, and throwing up over people ceases to be funny. It's okay for a game every now and then. Yeah, I think that's pretty much spot on. Maybe I would have been a bit more appreciative of the gameplay back in the day, but it really did get boring really quickly, and the minigames felt pretty weak and uninteresting, and sometimes it wasn't even particularly clear what you were supposed to do, but I suppose that's explained in the manual, maybe. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick peek at Motörhead, and as always, hope to catch you next time. Cheers!